Good morning. It is currently quarter till 10 a.m. on Sunday, May 24th. Is that right? I'm losing track here at Balticon. I am Christiana Ellis. I kind of just got up. This is 5 more minutes. As is typical for all of these 5 more minutes here at Balticon so far, I'm still kind of mixing it up and trying different options here. Because my phone's storage space is filling up, I feel like I don't know where to look. I'm using my iPad's camera this time. There it is. So on the iPad, when I look at the screen to see what the picture looks like, it looks like I'm looking away more so than with the phone. It's a larger thing. I guess I'm looking further away. It makes sense. You guys don't care. In any case, in order to avoid filling up my phone's storage space, I am using my iPad today. It seems to be working okay. We'll see how I get it actually uploaded and everything. Yesterday went pretty well. I did a lot of, I was on several panels. Let me think, what were they? Oh my God. We did our Beyond the Wall show panel, and it was a good discussion. We had also recorded our own podcast episode about Season 5, Episode 6, episode of Game of Thrones. We had done that separately. We decided, just given some of the controversy about some of the scenes in that episode, we didn't really want to have that conversation in a live environment. So we had a different discussion and recorded the other one separately. Hopefully that will be getting posted at some point. And then we had our actual panel. I was also on a panel about all you have is audio, and it was all about just the idea that when you have something being presented in an audio medium, whether it's an audio book or a radio play or anything like that, even just a regular podcast, all you have is audio, and so how best do you use it? Sound effects, music, recording environment, all of those things. And I was actually the moderator on that panel. I wasn't expecting to be, so I hadn't really prepared anything. But fortunately, it's a subject that I feel like I can speak semi-authoritatively about. I'm not an expert in all matters, but enough so that I can ask reasonable questions. And I got complimented on my my moderation abilities, and so that was nice too. It was a really good panel, and I had a lot of fun with it. I was also on a panel about the 10th anniversary of the Parsec Awards. Unfortunately, I think it was kind of at an awkward time. We really didn't get hardly any attendees in that one. We ended up having a good discussion with some of the steering committee and a couple of other people, just talking about, the parsecs, where they are now, how they work, how maybe they could be improved, and just talking about that sort of thing. And it was a good discussion, even if there weren't a lot of people in attendance as a panel. But then I was also on a panel on the literary track called "What's So Great About the Undead?" and it was all about zombies. And I didn't know any of the people, the other writers. They were all writers from the literary track, and not to imply that there's anything wrong with that, but it was 3 white guys and me. And so it was. I didn't even need to make that a thing. I mostly mean that they were all older guys, and so it was just definitely kind of a balance. But it was a great discussion. It was there wasn't anything. I don't even know why I brought that up. It really wasn't relevant to anything. But it was a good, fun discussion. There was lots of talk about zombies. There was a lot of diversity of opinions, including people whose favorite zombie movies are the Resident Evil series, which, hey, to each their own, right? And then, of course, there was the Balticon Beats dance party that was late into the night, and that was lots of fun, dancing around and stuff. And I also actually got a little bit of writing done. I decided to tweak the thing that I'm going to read for my reading, which I'm actually, I know that I read a bit from this project before on a previous episode, and now in the recording I can't look it up. Don't actually remember which one I did, so I don't know for sure if it was the one that I did previously. Certainly, this is going to be from the first segment of the victory sequence of novellas, and so I've also tweaked it a little bit based on some feedback from one Jared Axelrod, and so I hope it's going to be good. All right, so that sums it up, and ready to head into Balticon Day 3. Woo! I'll talk to you guys tomorrow for 5 more minutes. Yay!